Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that the False Sun crew, after losing both the scepter, which had the core of divination, um, as well as uh,
Huh?
losing track of where the assumedly necromantic core was, the the crew made their way to Medicto to reconvene with Dr. Tross to discuss a figure that they had run into, known as Dr. Todd, who used to be a member of the Institute until he was ousted. Dr. Tross provided the encrypted notes of uh, Dr. Todd and began trying to decipher them, though without a key it proved to be very difficult, until one suggested Weasel as the encryption key, and found that it resulted in the notes being written in South Elm, which Katya could read. And now, with the notes fully translated, let's see where. Oh, you need to actually pull up your Katya. I am going to send you the notes.
Yeet.
Okay. Here they are. Just click on them to make them bigger and
Yeah.
zoom in as needed.
Should I read them out loud to everybody?
That's up to you.
If you do, you have to read it
All
in
right,
character.
everyone, gather around. It's story time. I'll read you these things. Anonymous benefactor has shown interest in my thesis and made a very appealing proposal. They have tasked me with creating a creature that admittedly has piqued my interest. The benefactor has provided rare materials I could only dream of. 5 vials of dragon blood, one of each color. 3 hydra eggs. My assistant is creating an incubator funds the benefactor with the funds the benefactor provided. Hydras and dragons are close enough that in theory it could take hold. The intended result is a 5-headed hydra with the properties of each chromatic dragon. In working on I'm working on different methods of introducing the hydra spawns to the blood. One will be introduced before the first stage of gestation is complete. One will be introduced halfway through gestation, and the final will be introduced post-hatching. I am restless at the thought of potential practical results of this experiment. And I'm getting the second one up in a tab.
Wait, 5-headed chromatic hydra?
Yes.
But they wanted to make a mini Tiamat?
I suppose so. It sounds freaking crazy. Why?
That sounds
Why
both
would
unique
people be doing
and
this? It's so
terrifying.
dangerous. What practicality could this use other than wanton slaughter?
Well, I mean... shit. Zeke got his shit from an anonymous benefactor, too.
Oh, maybe same person.
Could
Same
be.
anonymous benefactor pulling political strings to their favor.
To make
Hey.
monsters of mass destruction.
Yep, there's always those crazy bastards that can never be happy with what they got. Uh, should I like continue reading or just like also send the pictures to everybody?
You can continue reading. If you can send the
Okay.
pictures to
Yeah.
everyone if you
Okay.
want.
I do like reading and as Katya, so yay. Okay. Next one. This one 12111085E. The results of the first experiment have come in. The egg introduced to the dragon blood during first stage of gestation failed to hatch. The egg that was introduced post-hatching rejected the blood entirely and passed away shortly after the injection. The egg introduced halfway through successfully hatched with mottled scales in his single initial head of white and green. Its breast, to my surprise, had properties of both respective dragon colors. The head was removed so more can grow in. However, that is where things took a sour turn. The two heads that grew had different combinations, red and black with red and white. The dragon pride they likely have. What? The dragon pride they likely have quite literally had them at each other's throat. They killed each other and cauterized the wound with the fire property of their breaths. Nevertheless, the client was interested in the results. Perhaps another creature can take better. I was provided with vampire blood this time, along with the next round of dragon's blood to help my next experiment take. My assistant has his concerns, but that's why he's just an assistant.
It was the dragon pride they likely have. Quite literally had them. That's where the inflection
Yeah,
was. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry. So
sorry. I
yeah,
just had trouble reading that bit.
the break in the line definitely. Uh,
Yeah, all right. Uh, this one's page 3, 1402 1088 5E. The vampiric blood has provided more positive results in the experiments. I have once again taken weasels as my subjects to test upon. My assistant has reservations about housing half a dozen vampiric weasels, but he couldn't argue with the results once I managed to get them to grow wings. However, the use of vampirism to allow the subject to draw power from the draconic blood has introduced its own problems. The weasels, suddenly having the properties of an undead creature, have begun to rot, and those who get caught in sunlight have an unpleasant experience. Oy, that that sounds disgusting. Poor
Yeah.
creatures, what bastards. I have some ideas for test subjects that could potentially take the blood without these drawbacks. Ideally, something that does not naturally have blood in it. I will continue on constructs, slimes, and arcane familiars. Alright, this interesting path, but also more terrifying shit. Jeez. I thought I've heard of mad mages. I think a mad scientist is worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was page 3. Okay, yeah, that was 3. And here's 4. 31, 10, 1088, 5E. These last few months have yielded results unexpected. The creature that seems to take hold of the blood without the property of rot is slimes, presumably because they do not rot. I would like to taste more, but my benefactor has stated that the donor of the vampiric blood is growing restless with the lack of result and would rather me test on him in particular in the effort to solve the problem of sunlight. I have my suspicions as to who it could be, as there's rumors in the West. I will keep in mind as a backup. Keep it in mind. Uh, the benefactor is looking to give the original experiments results to someone else to work on while I focus on my current one. My reserve of vampire blood is running low. Fortunately, I know how to use it to make more tonight. I'm sure my assistant won't mind. Did this did this fucker give his assistant vampirism non-consensually? What?
The date on that last
Probably.
one is only a few days before he was ousted from the Institute.
Well, at
Yeah,
least
you
you're not
need consent.
Well, I guess we can. Extrapolate why he got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh boy, can we?
Uh,
Yeah, you definitely need consent, right?
Yes.
No, you don't just turn
No way,
someone into
yeah.
a vampire.
No, I mean the assholes do, but it is important.
Knowing
to
consent. With knowing consent, you can do, all sorts of experiments.
yeah, but these are definitely not the kind that the Institute tolerates.
Even with consent, Sushi, this is still pretty what's the word? Unethical.
I mean, he started on animal testing.
Vampires, though, that shit's like mega illegal.
Even more illegal now than it was then because, obvious reasons.
Like, then it was illegal. Now I think all vampires are kill on sight.
Always seemed like a silly rule to me, but whatever.
This was a.
Enormous war, Sushi. Enormous war.
Yeah, the storm was not anyone to trifle with.
Then why go to war with him?
Because he was destroying the world, I think.
Yeah, he sieged several. He sieged several towns. He commandeered many ships, turned their crew. He was not just a captain. He was a warlord.
He was being a right ass.
The Battle of Teofania sunk an entire island.
The Battle of Tiffany.
He just rolls up a piece of paper and bops you on the head.
It's an accurate development.
The Battle of Teofania is nothing to joke about. We lost many, many good people there.
I didn't.
Well, you weren't
All
born.
my people are at home.
Well,
Well,
that
that's
depends. Where
fortunate
was
for
the
you.
island?
But not everybody gets to avoid war.
Where was the island anyway?
I'll have to find a map to point to. It was to the east of. It was to the east of. It was more or less in the center of the ocean, like where the Pelcroft and
That's
the
where
Licorice
islands tend
meet.
to be.
You know what I mean.
Like more or less smack dab in the middle of our map.
Yeah, yeah. He pulls out a map and says, "You see, it's a little bit. You see this dark spot, like right in the center of, like the Elm mainland, the Shimura mainland, and these two lesser islands, lesser
Mhm.
landmasses. That dark spot is
Mhm.
where the Battle of Teofania was. There was an island there.
Ooh. Yeah, we've
What's there now?
we've not deep ocean.
And Tortu.
Deep ocean, Tortu. Few knots north is about where my ship sunk and most of my crew presumably died, except for Davitt.
Presumably?
Well, I thought all of them died, but I saw Davitt, so there
Well,
might be
maybe
more.
they're all alive and you just haven't seen them again.
No, I definitely saw one get eaten.
How big was the fish?
I was not a fish.
Now, I mean,
I
like,
don't know
I've
exactly
seen
what it
people
was, but it
survive
wasn't a
inside
fish.
fishes. I've heard of people surviving inside of a really big fish before.
I think it had tentacles, but I'm not sure. I was a little panicked. I wasn't really
Do
paying
you have
attention to the
tentacles?
small detail. No, I don't.
Maybe you should gain tentacles. If we find this guy, we could probably get you tentacles.
If
I
you
don't
if you find this guy, I
want
would recommend you
want
kill him.
tentacles. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him anyway. He stole my shit.
Why wouldn't you want tentacles?
I need to put that gem in some kind of giant chalice.
Put the
What?
gem inside.
Okay, you've lost me.
Levere
it has to do with this
Levere
thing,
wants
and he
to
holds
put
up
the
bracer.
giant gem in his special treasure.
But why a chalice?
Eh, not really a chalice. I say chalice. You know those big torches,
Oh,
like the big white
brazier.
Cauldron.
torch things.
Brazier.
Yeah, like a big brazier.
Not a
You want
brazier.
to put the
I
spear in the
I
cauldron.
did almost say brazier. That's a very different thing.
Yes.
We have to find the holy brazier of Tiamat.
All
And
right.
if it's Tiamat, it's not going to be very holy.
She's a goddess. Just because
Just
they're
'cause-
evil doesn't mean they're not holy.
It kind of does.
Unholy is like the undead or like demons. Holy doesn't automatically holy is just the deity's magic, divine.
Buffy, do you know where Tiamat lives?
She's not a demon.
She lives in
She
the
just
abyss,
hangs out
Sushi.
there.
She lives in the
Just
abyss,
hangs out
Sushi.
It's the Nine Hells, actually. Though
I thought she lived in the abyss.
no.
She
She's
kind of
sort
took over one of the nine hells.
not
She's kind of
quite.
roommates.
Kind of. She has more or less.
It's like an 80s comedy. They had to draw a line down the middle. They get each side of the room, and they're forced to live together.
Oh man, I miss
I'd
the
watch
80s.
that. I'd watch that TV show.
Other than this, and he waves around the notes. Other than this, the 80s weren't that bad.
How old are you?
I'm
Like-
I'm 60.
I thought you were like 54.
No,
You're only like half elf, right?
no.
No,
Or
he's
you
a full elf. He's a full elf.
So wait, if you're
You look-
60, that
you
means you're like
look smooth.
20 in elf years.
You look at that smooth face of his and tell me he's a half elf.
You look at those big ears of his. and-
I mean, his face isn't that smooth. He's just been described as weathered before because of all the sea.
I don't think I described him as weathered.
No,
Didn't you say it was like a little bit? Who am I thinking
you-
of?
No,
usually whenever
you're
she
thinking-
draws him, he usually ends up looking kind of twinkish. So
Yeah. He is kind of a twink.
he is a bit of a twink.
He's got a lot of
Okay,
scars.
what elf
though.
isn't kind of a twink? There's a few traits that are just universal. Elves are twinks. Bunnies are brats. Rats are hot.
Anywho, all right.
That was in character.
Yeah.
That was in character.
Okay. Well, I am going to try and think of what the next step to do with this information is.
All right,
Uh,
so
Touch your drools a little bit when you mention rats.
Sushi just kind of walks to the other side of the room.
uh,
okay, so it's some kind of vampire slime
all right.
thing.
The
Weird.
okay, so there
It's
is
stuck out that butler's bodily juices, so it makes sense to be vampire.
yes. All right.
Yeah.
So I will try
All those
to
yummy butler juices.
what is your plan? How long are you staying here?
I mean, I guess until we find out where to go next.
All right. In the meantime, try to I don't know. I
Well,
guess enjoy the festival.
I can only assume that his plan is to go to the cultists.
And we don't know where the cultists are.
The roots of Yggdrasil.
But they're presumably near a tree.
There's so many trees.
There are so many trees. Would this be an...
I don't know. I don't know
Sounds
if we'd
like
be
we
able
need to
to
find
ask.
ourselves a druid friend.
It could even be like a metaphorical tree, because the Yggdrasil is not a physical tree. It was just a visual representation of the planar system.
You know, we used to have a druid
I mean,
friend. Maybe he
they were
would know where things are.
they were stealing shit, what is it called again? Scorchwood?
Oh,
They like wood.
Emberwood?
Scorchwood.
Yeah, they were stealing Scorchwood.
Oh,
They had wood for sheep.
So I think it might be a real tree.
okay. All right, I'll try to find a lead. I'll try to figure out what to do.
Look up leads on large trees.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
The biggest, the better.
All right.
Well, maybe they decided to make a bonsai Yggdrasil, like a real tiny world tree.
Right. All right. Well, I'll try to do what I can. He says, grabbing a fruit from his gift basket and eating. You, I
So who's the
guess.
secret admirer?
Oh, it's not so secret. It's a long story. Would never work out.
I bet.
Is
I
it the guy
can't
that
remember
we've
if
been
this is.
arguing with this entire time?
What? No. Ugh. No. Ugh. No. It's someone I used to sail with on my old crew.
I legitimately can't remember that gnome's name.
Nobody wants to.
I
Started with
will
a
have to.
C?
Let me check my notes.
I legitimately cannot remember his name.
I can't either. I do have to check my.
Hold on.
I have
Scroll up.
No, where? Not that one. This one. No, wasn't that.
Warvis.
Yeah,
Lencott.
Warvis. Yeah, Dr. Lencott.
Yeah, Levere just like fist clenched in front of him. Lencott.
This is where I would
But
put
no, I assure you
my
it's not.
giant turtle if I had one.
I assure you it's not Lincott. It's someone I used. It was a member. It's a member of my old crew. Okay. You know,
Wait,
it-
you used to? How many people did you used to sail with?
6.
He's mentioned the names.
Yeah. I've mentioned them
I thought it
before.
was just. I only remember Mother Maggie.
I can't remember the name of the dwarf, but I remember there's a dwarf.
Ah, Gary.
Gary.
He had a very short temper.
Dwarves.
Yeah. uh. Yeah.
Now,
But yeah, no,
For-
it's not Gary though.
out of character, I can't remember if this is just a headcanon of mine or something that you have stated. So I'm just gonna say it's a headcanon. Tross Ace. He gives Ace energy to me.
I don't think I've stated what his sexuality is. The only conversation we've had on it was me explaining that Maggie is basically his sister. They were
So
raised together.
He's not gonna wanna fuck her.
Yeah. Because I was absolutely shocked and disgusted when one of y'all referred to her as his girlfriend. Because that's not what that's not ever gonna be how that is. He didn't learn that he was adopted until after joining his crew.
Just found out I was adopted.
I just found out my sister's not actually my sister. Your sister, the bird? Yeah,
Yeah.
it must have been quite a shock.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
God, I love that singing Kung Fu
One
Panda.
cartoon.
It's good.
Anyway, on to the game.
Yeah, onto the game. Yeah, no, it
Back to the
wouldn't
game.
work out. He stayed, and I am too tired to. Different lifestyles,
Mm.
so it wouldn't work out.
Well, personally, I won't pry into it. I'm gonna go and see if there's funnel cake.
Funnel cake does
Which
sound good, though.
holiday is this? Is this the love one?
Yes,
or-
love.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go see if there's heart-shaped funnel
I have
cakes.
no idea what sushi would do for that. I guess
As they mentioned, it's the love holiday. Like, Katya's just like standing behind everybody, like sadly stroking her tentacle rod.
That probably did not sound the way you meant for it to sound.
Or it
No,
sounded
I meant
exactly
her,
as you
arm
meant.
tentacles, but like, I'm all for the dirty joke.
All right. All
that
right.
would be intense. I guess.
All right. Well,
I
whenever
guess
y'all go
sushi's
to a
gotta
hotel,
go-
just bill it. Whenever y'all go to an inn, just bill the room to the institute, and they'll take care of it.
Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
We can do that. We're technically members of the
Yeah.
institute.
You still have your
We have
badges.
pins.
Yeah, you have your
we
pins.
pins.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
So y'all
That
are
was a good one.
as y'all leave the as you leave the institute's dorms and head back into the streets of Medicto, with all the various pink and red decorations. There's gold filigree. There's hearts and just so much. There's rose petals lining the street. It's gonna be a big parade soon, according to a flyer that floats on the wind. Apparently, a couple of the members of the apparently two of the members of the uh, Twilight Knights are going to be on a parade float that leads to the museum, and then a few others are going to make appearances.
I wonder if it'll be the ones that we've met before. Probably.
Might be.
Yeah.
So,
But there's also many other things you could do, like picking up your orders from Tavel, going to buy supplies.
Yeah, we should. We haven't really been keeping actual track of like ship supplies, but we should probably restock. It's been like what 2-3 months.
Oh yeah.
When was the last major holiday? Because that's when we last stocked up, I think.
No, it was before that because the last major holiday was the solstice, and y'all were at Cogston.
True.
That was a time loop in the past, though.
Yeah, so y'all didn't stock up. Y'all went straight from Cogston to head to the play to head to the. Yeah, y'all went straight from Cogston to head to the place where you got the map. Y'all haven't made a stop since like y'all haven't stopped since y'all fought the dragon. No, since y'all picked up
We did buy like some supplies at one point, though.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, y'all. The last place y'all stopped was at Fatio, in what would be the equivalent of November, when y'all picked up Katya.
Oh god, the last time we restocked was Halloween.
and it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so it's been a good 3.5 months since y'all restocked.
3-4 months even.
Well, I remember that y'all were specifically in the desert heading to heading to the Gold Dragon when Halloween happened.
Right, because that was
Well, yeah, it was
birthday.
Sushi's
Yeah,
birthday, and she got the shoes.
yeah, and that happened in the desert. So yeah, y'all stocked up probably mid-November. Whatever
Well,
the month in universe for November is.
Hold on, I can see it. I have it in the notes.
Nice.
but not.
Cirque.
Yeah, Cirque.
No, Cirque is
No.
November, October.
Oh.
Either Agitar or Agatar.
Agatar.
Agitar.
Abbott.
Agatar.
Agatar.
Yeah, y'all haven't stocked up since halfway through Agatar. Y'all are probably running low.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Katya bought a bunch of black flour and baking stuff at one point so she could keep making pierogies.
Oh yeah, y'all did. That would have
Yeah, we
been like uh
On the
5
island.
days ago or so.
Yeah, like less than a week ago.
But
Well, about a
we
week.
need more
We did a little
supplies than just
sailing.
pierogi
Yeah.
ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we
stock
also
up
need
on,
mochi
like,
ingredients.
We're not gonna get glutinous rice here. You're lucky
You can find glutinous rice anywhere.
I found green tea that one time. I still have several. I still
I
have
can track down
many
any kind of
bricks.
flour. Leave it to
I
me.
I still have like 11 or 12 bricks of tea.
Alright. So as y'all
I think it's green if it's in the brick form.
as
It's
y'all
bricks of green tea.
as y'all are here in the streets, what is it that y'all do then?
Ray's just gonna wander off on her own,
Mm.
try to sneak away.
Alright. Does anyone try to keep an eye on Raja, or do y'all let her
Nope.
just go into the city on her own?
One, she's not the
that's what we'll
rogue,
go
so we
with
don't
it.
care. Two, who cares? It's fine.
Okay. And what did you say, TK?
If Raja wants company, Katya will go with her.
No, I think she's explicitly sneaking off.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if someone wants to try and follow me, that's okay. But Ray has
Yeah.
some plans.
Okay.
Alright.
Look,
I'm just
Sushi.
curious, so I'll roll.
Okay.
Look how wrong you are, Chalkfee.
Alright, TK roll perception, Raja roll stealth. To sneak off.
16 plus 4, 20.
I only got a 17.
Alright.
Goodness me.
You managed to sneak off. The others look like they're not really the others look like they're not like even trying to keep an eye on you, but Katya does spot you like breaking away from the group.
1 second.
That was a really low roll.
Katya
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Katya wants to like sneak off after Raja, but like sneaky.
Alright. Go ahead and roll stealth. What was it?
I rolled a 1, but my bonus is 11.
But you rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
As Raja turns down an alleyway, you turn to and immediately trip over some trash cans, making a very loud noise.
Sushi and Lavere looking the other direction, just
Katya
not paying
makes
any
that
attention
very
to them.
classic sound bite. And runs off back in a random direction.
Yeah, you just see like if there was this like anime, you would see Raja turn like it would show the corner, and you see Raja turn it and go off screen, and then Katya turn it go off screen. Sound of like trash cans and the cat yowl.
And then just catch it, just booking it.
Raja would probably stop
Meanwhile-
for a second, glance back in that direction.
Yeah, you'd see TK or you'd see Katya like ass first over a like a metal trash can.
She would go back to walking away and just kind of snicker to herself.
I'm tempted to say something terrible.
Do it.
And Granny ain't wearing any panties.
Ah.
Oh no!
Uh.
Well, I
I
guess
love
the
Katya.
important point of information is, does Katya wear pants or a dress?
Um,
Neither, just a
Well,
really long, long
From
coat.
the drawing, it looked like a dress, but I don't
yeah,
want to
no,
film.
it's a dress, and she wears bloomers, which are not panties. So she's still not wearing panties.
Okay,
All right. So yeah.
Rasia's not getting an eye full of cat ass.
I believe. No. Okay. I was. That's better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say an eye full of pussy.
Silver, this goes on YouTube.
It's a
You don't hear
joke.
me talk.
If
You don't hear me talking
listen,
about
you only
Levire's
need the one point. You
genitalia.
don't need to double it. The double entendre is there, my friend.
Levire's context
There.
sensitive genitals.
Context sensitive. I'm dying.
Well, she has
I
plans,
made
so
her
Okay.
made her laugh too hard, and now she's dying.
Because of my cringe and evil lungs.
Meanwhile, Levire and Sushi are just like looking at like
sneak.
game booths and fried food.
Yeah. All right, Erasure, where do you head off to?
let me double check the message to remind myself a bit better. Okay, let's see. She was going to have some fun. She's going to look for any kind of religious place, but on the way, maybe cause some mischief.
Okay. The places. Has Reja been in Medicto before?
Possibly? She's been around.
Okay. The places that are like the most notable religious places of Medicto would be the Institute's library or the Institute's museum because they both act as places of worship for the goddess of knowledge. However, there is also a temple dedicated to the Raven Queen, and several temples to other deities such as Ilmater or Tyr, one to Bahamut. I almost said Baphomet. But yeah.
She'll go to the library first, but on the way, if she sees people, she is going to try and start slipping. She's gonna like roll some ball bearings on the ground as she's walking, just a few here and there.
Just
Alright.
sleight of hand, drop some balls.
Yeah.
But only if there's no like little children about or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want little Timmy getting a skin knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would be a light dusting of snow on the ground as it is still the tail end of winter. So but the streets the streets themselves would be shoveled. So there are some people walking on the streets, such as you do see one couple of pretty snooty-looking people coming down
Ugh.
from the what is the district's called? I was about to say Gold District, but I remembered that one is
That's Siller Mistal.
Yeah, that's Siller Mistal. Let's see.
And it's not the Lancian Air districts, because that is Fadio.
Yeah, where in my notes are they? So I have like 5 different pages of notes for Medicto.
I might put some D10s with the D10s.
While you're looking that up, I'd like to ask a question. Do you remember when the whole adventure started?
Yes, it was shortly after the it was shortly after the
Is after
um
the summer solstice, right?
yes, the summer solstice is when the storm when the storm that destroyed Varen's ship and the and Moo's ship and when the giant sea monster destroyed your ship. All that happened on the summer solstice, I believe.
Oh man, that's only fucking 4 months away.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
The
oh,
Primrose Promenade. You see snooty couples, coming down from the. Actually, if you're heading to the library, that is in the Primrose Promenade. Um.
Ray's just gonna disguise herself to look like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old boy with brown hair and green eyes.
All right.
Just wearing, casual wear.
Okay.
Just
Casual for the Primrose Promenade or casual for like
like
regular?
something. I'm thinking like a vest with like a white shirt and just brown pants and maybe like a little jacket type thing and a hat.
Okay, so
If you get what I mean.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not you would look like a child born in the or a child raised in the upper class, or if you would be more middle
I'll fit
class.
clean.
Okay.
Nice shoes.
I'm imagining a less soot-covered newspaper boy.
uh,
Yeah, honestly.
like a like
But
a
a
non
swanky newspaper boy.
like a non-sick Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
uh, yeah. As you're walking and disguise yourself, the couple pays you no mind. They are dressed up in very gaudy outfits. The one member wearing uh, a coat with a uh, what's the thing? What's the thing that Edgeworth wears?
The frilly
Oh,
bit?
Huh?
The frilly bit?
Yeah. Uh, he's got.
okay.
Uh,
So it can be considered a type of cravat, but I once painstakingly Googled to see if those frilly shits had an actual name, and they kind of don't.
okay,
Oh,
we'll go.
They're just like
uh,
neck frills or like
Mm.
neck ruffles. That's
no, it has a name. I
Oh,
just
does
need to know
it?
how it's pronounced.
What?
Paste it
A,
to
sh-
me. I
a
probably can.
chabot.
Okay, yeah. So he's wearing a noble's coat of vibrant green and a chabot, um, and
To be clear, it's spelled Jabot.
and his
French.
I see. And his partner is wearing a layered dress. They both appear to be elven, um, and her hair is braided all around. She is wearing so much jewelry and the makeup she wears is would stand out if she were anywhere other than the than
If she didn't look like a carbon copy of like 13 other women.
exactly. Looking
Oh,
I
around,
I
think you have an
these seem to be
idea.
the fashion. They seem to be the fashion of the area of the time. It seems to be what's in with the Hyatt crowd.
So I googled Jabot, and the fourth image is
Is it Edgeworth?
no, it's a Halloween costume of Prince.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. So what do you do?
Okay, well, as I'm approaching them, subtly toss some ball bearings down in front of them, but
All right.
then with that same hand, reach over to the guy as soon as we start passing, other hand in pocket to pull something else out.
All right.
So I'm
Roll.
basically trying to do 3 different things.
Yeah. Okay. Roll one sleight of hand to subtly drop the ball bearings.
Okay, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand, where are you? There you are. 21.
Yeah. All right, you managed to drop the ball bearings a little bit ahead of where he currently is, so that is about to walk on it. Now roll
Okay.
another one to pick his pocket.
Yes. And that is nice. That is a 33.
A 33. All right.
Yeah.
You managed to pull out a small wooden box out of his a small wooden box out of his pocket. There's a faint smell of chocolate in it coming from it.
Ooh.
And it is decorated with a floral pattern that is embossed with gold. The actual wood
Okay.
itself appears to be cherry wood.
Okay. And then that third thing I'm trying to do, I'm trying to reach into my pocket to grab the let's see if I can remember the name. Bag of strange powder, and I'm just gonna kind of turn on my heel, do that, and throw a handful of that powder at them
Okay.
and run off.
All right.
It is a deck save.
Yeah, these are technically commoners, don't have the highest dex. Okay. Oh wait. This... that's a 4.
That
No.
fails. So now,
Yeah. All right, roll to see what powder it is.
personally, I'm hoping for a 4. Nice. Okay, that is a 4. They get smelly powder.
All
A
right.
foul-smelling powder. Target is stunned as they cannot withstand the smell.
All right. As they go, they as you pocket the box, you then just quickly toss a powder which turns green and sort of becomes a vapor in the air, and you'll thankfully you're just out of the area of scent, but of the most of it, you can very faintly smell this rotten eggs as you're running away. As they start coughing and gagging and take a step forward and drop on the ball bearings, he falls, lands face first in the snow, but tries to grab his partner to out of reflex and pulls her under too, causing her to get caught in snow as well.
Okay.
Uh, but you make your way to the Amethyst Athenium.
Okay.
It is a massive building with large pillars supporting the ceiling. There is there's the symbol of Ioun over the entrance. It almost feels like it's looking at you.
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna try and sneak in, try and make sure people don't see me go in. I'm trying to save my invisibility.
All right. Well, people are coming and going as people are coming and going through the library. So wouldn't be out of place to go in.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go in and mm, there's like bookshelves and tables and chairs
Yes,
and stuff.
this room or this library is multiple stories high. You can see balconies which have more bookshelves. Bookshelves as far as the eye can see. Books as far as the eye can see. This place is massive, and there are multiple desks where librarians stand. You can see multiple attendants help and assistants helping various patrons try to find the books that they're looking for.
Make sure I have something I think I do. Okay, I think I have some ink and stuff. And my inventory isn't showing up now.
Oh no!
D&D Beyond is just being kind of stupid right now. Um, ooh, that was another thing I could do. Okay, I still have a few of those too. Okay, I am going to go in there and walk kind of casually, and then as I'm going by some shelves, try and stick some stuff on it, like maybe a bit of like pepper, some black pepper,
On the
and
shelves?
put like a little bit on the shelves, and then maybe open a book or two and just try and put some pepper in some of those too.
All
And
right.
then when I get to, yeah,
All right. As you sneak some black pepper on. Sorry about that. Onto the bookshelf and walk down. You grab a random book about the various sea life in the McCreer ocean, the waters around McCreer, and put some black pepper in that. Uh, a It blends well with the dust.
okay. And then I'm gonna get, I think I have paper and ink. I had like a pen. I'm not gonna do anything to the books because I like books. But when I get to like the parts of the shelf that are like wood, like the parts like around the sides and stuff,
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
just take that and kind of paint it along some squiggles, maybe write some stuff here and there, like chaos.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth as you're vandalizing these bookshelves.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. 22.
22. As you are as you are writing on the wood of these bookshelves, you hear a voice of an elderly human woman saying, excuse you, what do you think you're doing? And you see one of the library attendants making her way towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna just fast walk and turn a corner and then just bonus action invisibility. Just my it's my cleric thing.
Yeah,
So it's not my spell, it's that one.
yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna whoop gone.
All right. She turns the you manage to get outside just a moment long enough to be invisible. She turns a corner and continues walking. Go ahead and roll stealth with advantage.
Uh 28.
All right, and she walks right past you. Uh, power walking at first before she actually breaks into a sprint and then and heads towards the end of the bookshelf and looks to the left and right before heading to the right to check the next aisle.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back the way I came. And then as I come out of that invisibility, I'm gonna make myself look like someone else, just like a human woman, mm, early mid-20s, uh, red hair, brown eyes.
All right.
A bit taller than what Raja actually is, maybe like 5 foot, 5'1".
Okay. Um. All right.
Dressed very nicely.
All right. You managed to disguise yourself and a few moments later, you see that same attendant coming back down through, like, reaching this crossroads from one aisle over, looking around, and then uh, starts to go check the next aisle.
I slowly pull out the glitter bomb a little bit and just kind of rub my fingers on it and try to, like nails or claws, try to get some of it.
Okay.
and just walk along, sprinkle it around stuff on the
Oh
floor,
no.
maybe a little bit on a bookshelf here or there. And
All
the thing
right.
is, like, if it's on my hand, if it's on my fingers and stuff, the disguise isn't gonna show it.
Yeah. So you managed to go ahead and roll Arcana to try and safely get the glitter out of the glitter bomb. Unless you're
Natural 20.
okay. Yeah, you managed to very carefully twist open the ignition device and sprinkle a bit of the glitter onto your hand, and then cap it off. Um, Go ahead and mark one glitter bomb as having mark a star there, and
Okay.
keep it in mind on one of your glitter bombs, because we'll deal with that later. But I think it'll not be as effective as the other glitter bombs. But
Honestly, I'm probably gonna keep opening the same one and using it in other places too.
oh, okay. So you have glitter in your hand, and you start to just like every now and just like toss it, toss it. Handprint on
Sprinkle.
handprint on a bookshelf. Toss it. Um, Eventually, you get most of the glitter. There's still some on your hand, but you can't get rid of that. That'll be there forever. It's like the herpes of art supplies.
Oh, she's wearing gloves anyway, so that's
Oh,
fine.
good.
She always has gloves.
Good. Burn them.
Well, at least nobody's gonna be able to see it right now. And then we're just gonna glance around and try and find a place where there's not as many people.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Since it's sight advantage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be real good. That is a 31.
The place with the least amount of people would be the restricted section.
Okay. I'm gonna glance around and then I'm actually gonna use my invisibility to walk over there.
All right. As you walk,
Hey, I have a thought. So when Katia crashed into the trash cans, she ran off in a random direction. I think it would be nice narratively if Katia wound up also in the restricted section and met up with Reja.
uh, Raja, how do you feel about that?
I think that sounds like fun.
All right. Uh, Katya, you are wandering around trying to you're wandering around the city. You end up finding your way in the library, looking around. You see a trail of glitter. Uh, and then looking ahead, you see this mid this 20-year-old or this 20s human with red hair and brown eyes. You said.
Mm-hmm.
And when she thinks no one's looking, she just vanishes right outside the restricted section.
So Katya's eyes immediately upon seeing the glitter girl big around and she's all ooh sparkly. Um and then so she like turns her head like animals do when they're really curious with like the big eyes and the little ear flicks, and she twitches her nose and she like smells the air to like see if she can smell if it's Raja or like what is going on.
uh,
Yeah.
I
There's
guess
chaos happening.
I guess roll perception.
Okay.
Cats are really good with their nose. I think they have advantage, don't they?
I think advantage on scent is like is like a specific thing. I know that
Yeah, I
like
think that was the thing I had to pick. But
yeah
anyway,
Oh, okay.
15 plus 4, 19. Not a bad roll.
yeah go Raja, go ahead and roll stealth with advantage. Unless you want Katya to smell you.
Rachel's not trying to hide her scent.
Okay.
She's hiding
Her look.
my sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it would just be regular roll, I guess. We're playing fast and loose.
Okay,
Yeah.
so stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
That is a 17 again.
Okay, and what did you get, Katya?
19.
Yeah, no, it smells like it smells like Raja and also some chocolate.
Ooh. Well, even though Katya can't have the chocolate, she like tries to follow the smell because she'd like to see a familiar face in this like spooky ass library.
Well, the scent leads just into the restricted section as as Raja has just entered.
Yeah, well, can I roll to like follow after her based on smell?
Well, yeah. You follow after her. Uh, Raja, as you're going through, you hear the footsteps of Katya, the familiar footsteps of Katya, coming behind you.
She hasn't trimmed her claws in a bit, so they're going all clickety clack.
Yeah. So,
Is there a table and chairs in here?
uh, further back there are. One thing you notice about this particular section is that there are cages on the bookshelves that require keys to open. But there are tables and chairs. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, y'all have never actually been in the restricted section. You just requested specific books from the restricted section,
Okay.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, we're just gonna make our way to the table and chairs. And is there anybody besides Katya there?
No, seems
Okay.
silent.
We're
It's
just
just
gonna...
you, bookshelves, and lining the walls there are a few statues of a woman with
Okay.
an eye carved onto her forehead.
Okay. I'm gonna start picking up the chairs, turning them upside down and putting it on the table. And then getting some ink and like spraying it across the table.
Okay. All right. Katya, you just see these chairs turn upside down or you said flip them upside down and put them on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
see
you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
So yeah, Katya, you see these chairs like lift into the air and flip upside down to go onto the table, and you see a splatter of ink across its wood.
Katya yowls and like ironically runs under the very table to hide. Risha, where are you? This library sucks. Get me out of here.
Are you okay? I'm right here. I just like literally standing like right next to the table.
You hear
And she
her
can still
voice,
hide
but you
underneath.
see nothing.
Where?
I'm invisible right now. I don't wanna get caught. But
Oh,
I'm right here,
okay.
okay? I'm here.
Okay. So
I'm
that was
playing
you with the
pranks.
chairs.
Yeah, I moved the chairs. I
Okay,
moved the
okay, I
thing.
forgive you, whatever. What are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
Uh, I mean, all these things are cool. I'm playing pranks, but this is a library, so I want to see if I can find a cool book. Especially maybe
Alright,
like a
I'll find a
magic
book with
book,
the
maybe?
gnarliest, grossest looking subject cover.
Ooh, magic books. I love magic books or like really good romance books too.
Romance books, I don't know. But I can sniff out the good magic for you.
Ooh, yay, please.
All right.
I guess Arcana to see if Katya can sense any particular book with a strong magic
Uh,
marker?
Arc Arcana
Or I
wouldn't
guess.
help.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's detect magic. I forgot.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
that would
spell
that would work
really.
way better.
Oh God, sorry. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit stoned.
No, I feel you.
Okay. Where the fuck is it?
All right. As you cast Detect Magic, you see several books behind the cages on the shelves, uh, glowing, of various different schools of magic. But you also see the statues lining the wall also glow with divination
Oh.
magic.
Um, I don't know if we can successfully get any books from here in an unofficial way. Those statues over there,
Mhm.
they're pinging with divination magics. So they
Ooh,
probably can sense when somebody's going to try something fishy and then
okay.
activate the security system or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
But there are some cool magic books here and here and here. We can. Why don't we make a note of the titles and then see if we can get somebody to like write a note to check them out for us?
I mean, we can do that, but I'm hoping to find like a special kind of magic book that I can use like specifically. That makes me like better at stuff.
All right. Well, that I'm not sure how to help, but I'll look through stuff with you.
Okay.
All right. Um, as go ahead and roll investigation as y'all are looking with advantage. Katya gets advantage with the detect magic.
Okay. 16. Same roll both times.
Uh, it's hard to tell. The restricted sections books all have. I mean, most of them don't even have titles. It seems based on like looking at them, they seem probably more like spell books that were confiscated from wizards rather than at least the ones that are pinging with magic.
Mm. So they're not necessarily published, they're just like stolen or confiscated manuscripts and like personal spell books of like
Yes,
spells they don't think anyone should have.
that's how it appears to be for you. Uh,
Well, Katya shrugs and is like, sorry, Razia, I got nothing.
Okay. That's okay. There's still something else I want to do. There was this librarian lady that almost kind of caught me, so I want to see if I can prank her too.
Sorry, I heard the librarian lady who almost caught you, and then what?
He wants to prank her.
Prank.
Oh, yeah. Oh, alright, I'll help out with that. Let me know what the plan is.
Oh, maybe I could distract her so I can sneak up behind her and start uh playing with her.
Alright.
all right, so y'all head out of the restricted section, and you can see she is uh, gone back. She is currently organizing a bookshelf, placing. She's grabbed the cart of books to return to the bookshelves and is currently um, working on that.
Okay.
Katya walks up to her with like the biggest, roundest, saddest, most lost little kitty cat eyes, and she goes, oh miss, please, you have to help me. I, I smacked into some trash cans by accident and startled myself, and before I knew it, I was in here. Can you tell me how to get back to the central square, please?
Uh,
I'm so lost. This town is a little bit spooky, sorry.
oh, of course. If you're looking for the square. You just go out of the front entrance of the library and head straight forward. Although it might be a bit crowded right now. The parade will be arriving or passing by pretty soon.
Oh, a parade that's interesting. But uh, sorry to ask, but I'm more of a visual person. Do you think you could draw me a little map? And
Well, it's just exiting the front door and just going straight for several blocks.
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Raises
what's this?
Treasure approaches and tries to do the prank.
What's your prank?
I'm gonna get some seeds. And how tall is she?
Probably like 5'8".
Dang it, she's too tall. Okay.
She's a
Backup plan.
human.
Backup plan. What is she wearing? Is she wearing a dress or pants?
She is wearing a dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to get some more glitter out, and I think I should be able to reach this. Like the back of her shirt or whatever
Yeah.
should be a little bit of a gap, and I'm gonna try and sprinkle it down.
Okay. Roll sleight
I've
of
tried
hand.
enough. I'm not sure she'll feel it or not.
The real debate is whether or not this would trigger the invisibility to wear off.
Uh, that is a good question, but I don't want to. Maybe the glove, since that's the only part that's actually touching.
Oh,
You might just
actually,
see a
point
glove
of
go
order.
around.
Yeah, no. Well, they wouldn't see the glove, but they would see the glitter on the glove, since that's the whole point of the glitter bomb is to mess with invisibility.
Her back is turned to me though, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a
Okay.
problem right now. All right, what was it?
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Plus, who's gonna pay attention to some floating sparkles in the air? It's a magic library that just happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
sleight of hand, sleight of hand, sleight of hand. That is 32.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, you managed to position it on her neck in such a way that when she moves, when she leans forward, it will tumble all down her back. And Katya, you see this glove. You see this glittery silhouette of a hand just put the powder on the woman's neck, uh, like balancing it perfectly so it doesn't cause too much weight. She won't feel it until the gap widens a bit.
Oh, is her hair in a bun?
Yes.
I would like to stick some seeds into her bun.
All right, that'll be another sleight of hand.
Okay. Try different dice. Yeah. Oh, that's my ratio dice. Alright, sleight of hand, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. That is 25.
All right. As you do, um, she is starting to get a bit frustrated with Katya. So just go out of the front doors and walk straight.
all right, I got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, and
And she walks away.
you successfully put the seeds in her hair.
Alright, I'm gonna back away slowly, and I look down at my hand I can see and just kind of wave towards Katya and then gesture for us to leave.
Yeah. uh, she goes back to stacking the books, but as soon as she like moves her head. She like tenses up as the glitter falls down her back, and she like scratches at her back, not liking the texture. And she's like, what? What is that? What is that? And then pulls her hand back, sees glitter, and I was like, what? What? And then looks around and huffs as she goes to wash it off. Alright.
Evil.
Anything else you want to do in the library?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
Alright. Y'all exit the library and join the crowd watching the parade as the float containing what appears to be the tiefling bard Lemo, as well as the captain the chain breaker
Oh,
on the float. She is standing stoic uh, with her rapier positioned in a way that she's leaning on it. A very authoritative pose as the bard is playing a song, just jamming out on the float as it heads north towards the museum.
I want to try a thing.
All right.
What do we
Hold
call
on to
it? A
that thought.
flower?
We'll cut to others. We'll cut back to you. We'll give the others a scene. So Sushi and Levere, what do y'all do?
We go down the street hanging out for a while.
Yeah. Go down, see if we can find like some snacks or such.
Oh yeah, there's it's easy enough to find like caramel apples, chocolate dipped strawberries on a stick, um,
After
cotton candy, um, all sold in pairs.
This is really convenient. Wow. It's like 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah. Yeah, as they hand you cotton candy, total you probably spend about like uh 7 or 8 copper, uh, or silver, 7 or 8 silver. Um, actually no, it'd be copper.
Mm.
And what one of them hands you like 2 cotton candy, says, uh, uh, well, I hope you're enjoying the day. You two lovebirds have you should probably go catch the parade before it ends.
Sushi just walks away with Livier.
Looks like I assume both of them looking mildly confused. We're not
Yeah.
birds.
And Sushi's just like a little bit confused. Like as she's walking to the parade with Livier, and she's like, "So, any of the rest of you have a date for today?" Sushi has not looked behind her in the last 45 minutes, and does not know that the rest of the party has left, and has proceeded to make the assumption that they have been moving as a group this entire time.
Yeah, Corvus has gone off to go book a room at the inn, or book a few rooms at the inn for y'all, and rest.
Yeah.
There's just you and Levere.
Levere turns back and goes, huh? Oh. Huh. We
What?
wandered off.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. It's just us.
Huh.
Why'd that guy call us birds? Why'd that
I-
guy call
I
us
don't-
birds?
You're not a bird. You're more like a lizard.
I am a dragon. Noble and
Are you
fierce.
cold-blooded?
I am, yes.
Dragons aren't cold-blooded. That means you're a lizard.
I think dragons are. White
I
dragons
mean,
are.
maybe ice dragons.
White dragon.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. All right. So what do y'all do here in the city?
I
Uh,
don't know. Games, probably.
do the thing where which we're supposed to do during a love season, which is like win prizes for other people. We just kind of
All right.
go to win prizes.
Eventually, the whole parade or the you find that uh you find the bulk of like the games are towards the gate between the ascent and the promenade. And you do see that Tavel has set up a strength test next to his shop and his current
How big are the stuffed animals that are behind that strength test?
bigger than you.
Okay, to be fair, that's just normal carnival
I
prizes
know.
because we are very short.
I know. That's what makes it funny.
But also, that is what Sushi is going to be doing. Sushi is going to get a giant plush and then make Lavir carry it everywhere.
Ah, well, if it isn't my
There's also
favorite
coming.
customers. Haven't seen you in a few
Hey,
months.
Tavel. Yeah, we've been doing
Hey,
stuff.
Tavel,
Yeah.
Got stuck in a
weren't
time
you
loop. It was a
enchanting
thing.
something for me?
Oh, right, yes. Enchantment could not hold, but I can enchant. I can do a different enchantment if you'll give me the time.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Which one would you be looking for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Give it some thought.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to the deposit and the watch until you think about what you want to enchant it with.
I've never
So,
been good at that whole thought thing.
ah, well, so
Well, luckily, this attraction here doesn't need thought.
all right. Well, you want to try? Do you want to try the
Hmm.
regular attempt, or do you want to try the advanced strength test?
What's the difference?
The advanced strength test is advanced. Now you probably want the regular one. You probably can't do the advance.
I mean, I'll try the regular one at least.
All right. He grabs a wooden mallet covered in runes and twirls it around in his hand before tossing it to you.
All right.
Uh, it is fairly. I mean, it's not heavy. No more heavy than like a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's it's not heavy, but it's definitely got some weight to it.
yeah. Uh, it'll be it'll be 5 silver for the regular.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Sushi has been squinting at him the entire time.
Go ahead and roll
Kind of.
strength.
All right. Yeah. He sets the hammer on the ground, cracks his knuckles,
One
pops his back.
one of the knuckles doesn't pop. God, that happened to me the other day. I hate when that
All
happens.
right. Is this an attack or just a straight strength?
Straight strength.
All right. Let's roll strength. 11.
All right. You managed to get it about halfway. You managed to earn the rank of Dire Frog.
Levere, you don't have any bonuses to your strength?
No. I have 11 strength. I am a rogue. I'm not supposed to be strong. My strength is
And-
in my flightiness and the
And you make
massive
fun of
amounts of
me
sneak
for
attack
having
damage.
10 in wisdom.
All right, all right. I can sense there's some drama here. All right. Sorry I didn't make the
Levere-
cut.
Levere's got a 9 in wisdom.
that tracks.
All right. What about you, little lady? Would you like one?
I'll do the advanced.
All right, that'll be 5 gold.
She just kind of pushes it over.
Yeah. All right, he hands you the rune. As you take it in your hand, it is very. I mean, you're pretty strong, but the runes light up, and the hammer's head just plummets to the ground.
All right, let's see. Let me try to tug this thing.
All right, roll strength with disadvantage. As this thing is
Fuck me.
magically heavy.
This is gonna either be really cool or really suck. Oh, okay. That's barely a difference.
What was it?
17.
17 total.
Okay, you managed to get.
I rolled a 15 and a 16.
You managed to
No,
get
So it was
most
The
of
question
the.
is...
Hmm?
Oh.
Go on.
Okay. I was going to say the question is this for the test or to pick up the hammer?
Oh, it's for the test. You manage to you struggle a bit, but once you get over your head, you go boom, and you see the the weight go up, not quite to the top. It's there were 17. There's one. You were 2 ranks from hitting the bell, or 1 rank away from hitting the bell. Like it's 1 rank and then the bell. But you did successfully get the rank of Minotaur.
sounds neat.
Yeah. Well, do you want to try again? I'm sure you'll get it next time.
I have to hit the bell for a prize.
Of course.
Sushi slams 5 more gold onto the table.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Strength with disadvantage.
I'm going to sit back and eat the cotton candy that I'm holding.
Yeah. As the sushi.
It's like a cotton candy that has like 2 sticks into it and shaped like a heart.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, it's
I got 6.
You could have swore the hammer got heavier than it was last time. You don't even make it to the first rank.
Aw.
She doesn't even say anything. She puts 5 more gold on the table.
All right. So as Sushi continues to try to hit the bell, Tavel says, "So, get anything interesting in your adventures?"
Oh, boy, did we.
Let's start with where'd you go?
Well,
It's
we...
been months. It's been like
5.
4 months.
4 or 5. It's like, we went to Cogston.
Cogston. I haven't thought about that place
Yeah.
in decades.
Yeah, it was in a time loop.
Oh.
It's a whole thing. Okay, so there's an artificer that lived there. Someone paid him to make a monster.
Oh
He
my.
made too good of a monster. He must have gone into like one of the like weird dungeons that I've been going to. He got like a divination crystal.
Interesting.
And he used
Do you have
he
it?
used it to... No.
Damn.
And a jackass scientist nicked it off my ship.
In Cogston?
No, this was I can never remember. That island with the dangerous reef.
Muliath.
6.
Yeah, Muliath. It was off the coast of Muliath.
Yeah.
We had a map. We're fine. But yeah, guy paid him to make a monster. He did too good at it. The monster, at the end of the night, destroys the divination crystal. Next day, same day.
What were you doing in Muliath?
8.
There was something there that I wanted.
Oh. Did you get it?
No, we were kind of in a rush to leave. We're gonna have to go back.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. So who took it from you? There's not a whole lot of scientists that would, be able to match you. After all, I'm the one who, supplies most of your,
8.
gear.
Yeah, I might have to ask you if you can supply me some magical alarms for my room.
Oh, of course. I can do that, well, tomorrow. I'm a bit busy today.
Understandable. Festival.
Yeah,
Called himself Dr. Todd.
interesting.
To talk to my boy at the institute, and he said that it was that he looked
11.
oof.
You managed to get it to the first rank. Congratulations. You are a mouse swarm or a rat swarm.
Sushi has already put like $30 at 30 gold
Yeah.
already.
With each attempt, the hammer is getting heavier.
Sushi, I think you're wearing yourself out a bit.
I got a 16 this time.
Oh, you
Is that anything?
almost got it to Minotaur. Actually, no, you did get to Minotaur.
Why
Okay.
don't why don't you try your hand at the normal one?
Just one more try. She puts 5 more gold on the table.
There's a pile of gold there, as Levine.
Oh, yeah.
It's
talking.
really, it's getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
8 again.
Oh. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll just one more try and I'm sure you'll get it.
Come on, man, you're bleeding her dry.
Oh, I know she can afford it.
To be fair, she hasn't yet asked him to break platinum.
Though, If you put-
15, because I got a nat 20 and a 13. 15.
15.
That's
though,
that's
you
not,
know,
that's not
That is
Minotaur.
that. Yeah, no, that is just below Minotaur.
you put down a platinum.
A
That's
platinum.
2 goes.
That's 2 goes.
That's 2 goes.
Yeah. Your
Daddy told me to keep all my platinum.
So your friend at the institute said something about this Todd?
Yeah, said that he matched the description of a graced member of the institute. Worked with the Pelcroft.
Oh,
Yeah, back 30-ish years ago.
oh yeah.
20, 30,
That
somewhere
was
around there.
messy. No, the Sora Pelcroft, that was what was it?
15 again.
89 to 90. Around that.
Is the 8? Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yep. Back around then.
Yep.
Boy. And if he is the same guy, then he hasn't aged a day.
Oh,
Motherfucker!
And
5.
with the context of that whole thing, not a great thing that he hasn't aged a day.
oh yeah, no.
For the next attempt at this, can Katya wander in and see
Well, y'all
if
are
he's traveling and cast
I think
bardic
Y'all are
this is
watching the
happening while
parade.
Yeah, this is either
Okay.
happening while y'all are watching, either just
Alright,
started
I
watching the
just
parade or
feel
still
bad
in the
when I
library.
Yeah, y'all would still be in the library at this time.
Alright,
Sorry, no bardic inspirations here.
Yeah,
that's okay. I just wanted to try.
that's fine. Yeah. Well,
Motherfucker.
what'd you get?
3. I
You-
got in
you-
that one.
You couldn't even. The hammer has gotten so heavy you can't even lift it anymore.
Sushi, I think it's time to throw in the ghost. Give up the ghost.
just
Ow.
one more try. One more try.
No.
Be my guest.
I'm gonna put you in the brig, Sushi. You don't want to be in the brig. It's one of those cages that you got from those hunters.
Why don't you take 5 and come back in a bit? The parade's about to pass by, and he points over to the gate to the promenade, and you can see that the parade float has started to go by. On it is
Sushi.
yeah.
Yeah. Sushi
All right,
manages
just for
to once again get
clarification for the
rat
people at
storm.
home, Susie has gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attempts, costing 80 gold.
Yeah, it's 80 gold.
Yep. All right. Well,
I'll come back. I'll be right back.
I'll set up
Susie
alarms
goes over
tomorrow.
to the parade.
Yeah. Y'all go to the parade.
Great.
Y'all follow it over to the library and meet back up with Reja and Katya as it goes and
Lavir
starts.
has a balloon tied to his wrist.
Yeah, it's a heart-shaped balloon. At some point, y'all have gotten caricature portraits of each other. But yeah, eventually y'all.
I'm just gonna go ahead and mark off 2 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually y'all make your way to the parade, and it's finishing its round around the promenade and starting to make its way towards the museum, which is its scheduled endpoint. So what do y'all do?
Yeah, so Reja and Reja and Katya, you do see that Lavir and Sushi have like matching bows.
On their tails.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Cute.
so cute.
That's
Yeah.
cute. Brisha has made a flower crown and she wants to try and throw it.
What? Okay, throwing it will definitely kill your invisibility.
I think she's dropped the invisibility by now, probably.
It's been an hour. Has it been an hour? Or less?
Well, y'all re-upped it in the restricted when you went to the restricted section. Y'all just did all the stuff with the restricted section and
Mhm.
pranked the library attendant and had just come down.
So throwing a flower crown constitutes an attack?
Yeah,
I mean, you're doing a thing.
yeah. I was kind of stretching it with some of the other stuff, but this one would definitely. I'm gonna rule that throwing a thing just in general would count.
Okay.
Because
So
it's
we're
more
just
about the
gonna throw it
action than
anyway.
the intention.
Gotcha.
I have a
So
very
we're just gonna
important
throw it at the
question.
float. Huh.
I have a very important question about the parade.
Yeah?
Tell me, are they tossing individually wrapped candies?
Uh,
Or is that just a parade thing in Central Texas?
I'll rule that there is a float following behind them that is tossing candies. Uh,
Do parades do that in other places, or is it just in my town?
yeah. I mean, they
I
definitely
need to
do
know.
here in Austin.
What about you non-Texans? Did parades throw candy for kids?
I have no idea. I
Depends on
haven't
the
really
parade.
been to a parade.
You've never been to a parade?
I've been to lots of parades, but usually like the
Soren, that's so
Halloween
sad.
parade.
Well, now you have.
Soren, that's so sad.
Okay. Yeah.
You should take your little boy to a parade.
Maybe. I honestly I don't even know when they have parades here. I haven't really
Usually
looked.
probably around like if your town celebrates its founding day, it'll probably be around then, or like Veterans Day sometimes. 4th of July probably.
Okay.
You'd have to look into it.
Hmm.
Ah, shit, Founders Day's coming up. I think it's like the third Saturday of September.
Wild.
Shit.
All right. So Raja, you toss a flower crown onto the onto the float. The chronicler rolls with it and decides to put it on, not even knowing who it tossed it. He looks. He has to jostle it a bit to get it over his horns. Once it's on, it looks great.
You're just gonna clap her hands and have like the biggest smile on her face.
Yeah, it continues down
clap.
this. What's up?
Katya claps and cheers.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
As you join the crowd in the clapping and, and cheering these two celebrated heroes.
The beer collects candy from the ground.
Yeah,
Candy.
the you see it head north as it makes its way to its final destination. Um, anything else y'all would like to do during this?
Rachel would like to get food.
All right, there are many food stalls that y'all can go to. A lot of all the food seems to be sold in pairs, couples.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Do they
So,
have like chicken skewers and like also like fried dumpling type things or like sweet stuff too?
oh yeah, they definitely have sweet stuff. And yeah, you can find you can
Funnel
find
cake on a stick.
skewers. I mean, there is definitely people who will put funnel cake on a stick for you.
I want something that's just gonna be easy for me to just hold in my hand and just double fist like
Oh yeah, no, all of these, like a lot of the foods, are definitely made to be eaten with one hand.
Oh, cursed image. But also might work, but probably wouldn't. I just googled funnel cake on a stick, and one of the images that came up was basically using funnel cake batter to make a corn dog
Uh, mm, uh,
with powdered sugar. With powdered sugar on top of it. There is a hot dog in there though.
Ew,
actually, that doesn't sound that bad.
that sounds weird.
It could work. I don't know if it would.
Look,
Also, I completely forgot that Burger King had funnel cake fries for a while.
Look, I've eaten a burger where the buns were donuts. That tasted so fucking good.
Ooh,
What
pastry.
is a funnel cake fry?
Rachel wants pastries too.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's plenty of pastries, like cakes, chocolates, lots of chocolate actually. Uh, there are donuts, donut holes. You find a few danishes that are strawberry danishes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious about something and I want to look. Um, we're just gonna try to sometimes stick like a flower in someone's pocket or hair
All right.
here and there.
Go ahead and roll a Go ahead and roll a perception to find a good target.
24.
All right. As you're walking around, you see as y'all exit the promenade and enter the ascent, you find you do spot a good target. It's a couple where one of them looks extremely nervous. They're not dressed like nobility. They aren't dressed.
Mm.
These are probably the nicest clothes that they own, but they are definitely not uh, of money. They are doing their best to try and enjoy themselves.
Oh, they sound so cute.
Yeah,
I
but
want to try and
one
like
of them
pass a
is
bouquet and money to them.
one of them is extremely nervous. As the partner is currently working on throwing darts at balloons. Um, so go ahead and roll sleight of hand to slip something into the pocket.
And that's a 30.
30. All right, yeah, you can slip something into the pocket easy. What do you slip into the pocket?
Uh, I'm gonna slip in some gold and then into like the male. Is it like a male female or is it like
Uh,
two?
they are both elven. They're both elves of. Fuck it. They're both elf boys, elf guys.
Okay, just all right. I'm gonna put like 10 gold in the pocket,
Oh
and then
my.
to the other person, I want to slip like they'll notice this one, but as I'm walking by, I'm just gonna slip a bouquet of flowers into their hand and just keep walking.
All right. As you slip the 10 gold into the nervous one's hand, wait,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nervous one, gold into there, and then no, wait. Whichever one who
whichever one
is
would be
not throwing the
funnier.
dart, whichever one is not holding the dart, I will give them the flowers.
Okay, the nervous one is the one that's not doing the darts. All right, so you slip gold into the pocket of the one with the darts, and you just shove a bouquet into the hand of the nervous one, just in time for the other one to turn around and look surprised that his boyfriend has apparently managed to get a bouquet for him, and they embrace.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, the nervous one
Yeah.
looks very confused, but is looking around for you, lost track of where you are, and is just gonna roll with it.
Yay.
Random act of kindness.
And the notes, Raja gives a gay couple flowers and money.
Woo.
All right,
Reparations.
all right. Anything else y'all want to do before you retire to uh
So
before
back
you?
to the hammer game. Uh,
I want to try that now.
Sushi just like
Well.
walking towards the hammer game.
Oh, looks like you brought your
Oh,
friends to try as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
yeah.
wonderful. All right, so 5 silver for a regular try, but 5 gold for the advanced attempt.
Ooh, I want to try one of each.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one do you try first?
I'll try the regular one first.
All right. You slide him the silver, and he hands you the hammer.
Can I just say something I hate about D&D Beyond right now?
Yeah.
Because I swear they changed this. Every time I open up the game log, it's always at the top. It's at the top of the fucking game log every time now. I have to
Yeah,
scroll down. I hate it.
I don't know
Oof.
why, but
I just keep the
yeah.
game log pinned.
Well, it hides stuff. There's stuff behind it.
No, not on my screen.
Okay, Raja dropped her disguise once they started approaching Towel.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, they Tavel hands you the hammer. What did you get for your strength?
Just straight.
Yeah, straight
Yep.
strength.
11.
11. You make it to.
Congratulations.
You're a rat
Thank
swarm.
No, this is the regular one. I also rolled an 11. You've
Oh.
made it to Dire Frog.
Yeah, right. Sorry. This is the regular one.
Okay. I'll say that's not bad. I'm not terribly strong. Alright. Try the hard one.
All right. As you slide the 5 gold over to Tavel, he waves his hand, and the runes on the hammer light up, and it grows heavy. Go ahead and roll strength with disadvantage.
Do. Alright, disadvantage. That is a 14.
14. All right. You managed to get it just under Dire Frog.
Wow. That's hard.
I only
You
have
wanna try
5
now,
more
Sushi?
gold. I mean, I only have 8 more gold, so I only get one more try.
I'll try again
5
with you,
gold on the
Sushi.
table.
All right. Which one of y'all is going?
Sushi can go, and then I'm gonna try again.
All right, Sushi, roll with disadvantage.
And don't use your inspiration on
Motherfucker!
this.
What was it?
Well, the high roll was an 18.
The high roll would have been a 20, dirty 20. Low roll, 3. It's a 5.
Oh,
I am so tempted to use my inspiration on that.
No, that
Mm.
no.
wah
No,
wah.
Chalk feet, this is an inspiration that's been given to you. Hold on to it forever and never use it.
I
Again.
never used the last one.
I want to try the advanced strength.
Be my guest.
All right, I give him 5 gold.
All right. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
All right, let's go. Fuck yeah.
What was it?
17.
All right. You managed to get
I rolled a 17 and an 18.
nice. You get prepared. Crack your knuckles.
That's equal to
Crack
my
your back.
highest roll.
I roll my shoulders.
Yeah, it is heavy, but you
I
managed to get
stick my
down
hands
all.
and rub them.
You managed to get all the way up to Minotaur,
Yeah.
That is equal to the highest roll I had.
which was also your first roll.
I've had multiple nat 20s. They just were the higher one.
Man, too bad you don't have lucky. You'd be able to choose the nat 20. All right. Anyone else want to give it a go?
I wanna try again. I wanna do the advanced one and another regular one too.
Okay. Yeah. Which one you going to go first?
I'll do the regular one
All right.
first.
I think the bush cat should give it a go.
18.
18. All right. You managed to go just under. You're at dragon.
Awesome.
Almost got it to the bell.
Okay, now for the hard one.
All right. I believe in you. That if you can't get it this time, you can definitely get it the next time.
I believe in you, your wallet.
Exactly.
I will do a regular one.
Okay. For the advanced one, I got 17.
17. Congratulations! You're a Minotaur.
Cool. Okay, that's a
All
good
right.
satisfying
Sushi's
first
doing
one.
a regular one.
All right. Come on, you got this, Sush.
This is either going to be really fun or really embarrassing.
Could be both.
Ta-da!
30-20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
You lift it. It is so light without the magic. You swing it over your head, and you see the weight. As you smack down, the weight rises up, up. You hear a ding as you just got enough to hit the bell. And Towel says, "Bravo, bravo! I knew you could do it eventually." He grabs a small, one of the smaller plush rabbits that's about half your size and hands it to you. There you go.
I wanted the giant Jamaican banana that's at every single carnival for some reason.
My brother, for the past like 6 or 7 years, has had a giant Rastafarian monkey plush in his back seat.
I don't know why that giant Rastafarian banana is at every single place in the country.
Because it's
I have
eye
seen it in
catching.
Disneyland. I have seen it in like country fairs from New York to Oregon. It is everywhere. I got it once. I don't know what I did with it.
Mm-mm.
But also, it's a carnival plush, so it's kind of ass.
Oh, they're terrible. They're fun to look at, but touching them, awful. Terrible texture.
Yeah.
They can light on fire like that because they
like
are
full
so
styrofoam.
flammable.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
a portal at Coney Island and like left him in my car and like he shrank.
Yeah, they
Like,
are
oh,
like
I have
pure polyester.
I have a plush that I got at Coney Island. I have her name is Pillow Cat, and I've had her for years. She's around here somewhere.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So, anything else y'all want to do?
No.
I'm
Sushi
I
is
will need to see
satisfied.
you tomorrow.
for at least 20 minutes. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll wind down then. As y'all make your way towards the docks to go stay at the inn. Corvus already having put it on the tab of the institute, and you begin to wind down in your respective rooms. Levere. Smoke starts to sizzle from your bag.
Oh no.
Checking it,
I look in my bag because it's fucking smoking.
the book or the journal that Tross had given you.
Oh.
It
Oh, no.
it's having smoke coming from it.
Oh no, I open it. I open it.
The pages are starting to scorch, and it sets on fire.
Ta! I patting it out.
Sushi has already. Sushi's
I'm
still
scared.
with Levere. Sushi has already turned around and started running towards Frost's apartment.
Yeah,
This is
Levere's trying to pat out the fire, see if he can make out anything written on the page.
No. There wasn't time to write something down. Sushi, go ahead and roll athletics to try and get there fast.
all right. Athletics. I am not good at that. Ah, I'm not a strength fight. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
By this point, it's like 10 at night. It's
I got 21. I got a 19. I got 21.
all right.
It almost landed on 1.
You managed to get there. There are guards and mages currently putting out a fire from Tross's dorm. You can see Tross is being tended to by some clerics who are healing some burned skin on his neck as he's coughing. And I think that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh, and I think I want to note this for the people at home because I think it's funnier. Sushi's did change into like a normal outfit, so she has run to this disaster in like a sundress. Still strapped, full weapon loadout, no armor, sundress.
Yeah. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. Definitely tune in 2 weeks to continue this. There are many other things on the channel you can watch. I finished Kingdom Hearts 1 finally. I did it. And now on the channel there should be probably a one-off of Scraps playing Lords of the Fallen, the really shitty Souls-like.
You had such a good time with Kingdom Hearts. You loved it so much.
That also on the channel there is Thousand Year Door, which I am playing, which I am enjoying a lot. That's
You loved the
gonna
final
be
boss so much, and you totally didn't scream so hard that your voice broke.
my voice did not break.
Your voice, you had, like, dropping the bit. You definitely had that like person who is too legitimately angry voice crack.
Specifically on the second Ansem fight, because that is bullshit.
It's bullshit until you get the rhythm down.
No, it was bullshit until I grinded 2 levels.
Yeah, and then you also got the rhythm down.
I didn't.
Ding, thumbs up, blink.
I didn't.
Smile shine.
Also on the
Mickey
channel.
Mouse looking down upon you.
Also on the channel, for the Pos Posse, Biddy is playing a game this time.
Yeah, I am playing A Link Between Worlds. I was just tapping my knee.
It's
and
called
ow.
It's called a Bilphus Between Worlds.
Yeah, you're right. It's a Bil. Come witness the adventures of Bilphus.
Yes.
Flat Boy Wonder.
Yeah, Flat Bilphus. Anywho,
Mr. Bilphus.
and the final thing on the channel is Chalkvy's homebrew system, Plasticos. There's the comment challenge of the day.
Yeah.
What is your favorite holiday in terms of candy? I really do like Valentine's Day chocolates. The ones that have the filling.
All of the holiday candies are just too sweet.
Coward.
I will say I do love me a good Cadbury cream egg, but I must specify a Cadbury cream egg.
Oh.
One singular egg. I cannot have more than I can handle 2 cream eggs a year, and that is Easter and Halloween when they come out with the Cadbury Scream eggs, which have a green yolk.
Nice.
But my answer is it's really tough between Halloween and Christmas.
Christmas candy is all peppermint.
Yeah, but I love peppermint
and
love
grandma cookies.
Silver.
And grandma cookies, they count.
Silver, you have to remember, I am legitimately the kind of person that takes a tin of Altoids and dumps them all in her mouth.
So when
I am like Tails
but
from
cinnamon Altoids are better.
when
No, they're not. I don't care for cinnamon.
When I delivered
Flavor
pizza, I
mayonnaise.
kept all the receipts that the client signed in an Altoids tin until it was time to cash them out. I would just dump all the Altoids into a Ziploc bag and give them to whichever coworker I saw first.
Hey, have this unmarked bag of white circles.
No, I would say, hey, do you want these Altoids?
Just quietly passing them a bag of pill
Do
like
you want these
objects.
Altoids? And then like make the most dramatic wink possible.
Do you want these
Give them some
Altoids? Do the
Give them
air
some
quotes.
Tic Tacs the next week.
But yeah, no, I hate the taste of mint.
I love mint. So
Anywho,
that's what it's like. It's candy corn
I
versus
guess-
candy cane for me, really.
I guess I gotta say Easter because I can pretend all the candy is my Sona.
all
All right.
right. So, with that out of the way, there's not left to say, but good night, everybody.
Goodbye.